Hi, and welcome back to Girl Games WoW. This is Sylvana, and we're ready to go. So, with our quests, we have to kill some crocolisks. They're all around us. And then further out, we have to do the raptors and their eggs. They're up here. So, what I'm going to do is head up towards the raptors and eggs. If I find any crocolisks on my way, then I'm gonna go ahead and kill them. And we should be able to go up. By the time we get up, be pretty close to, if not done with, the Crocolis quest. We are, as I said yesterday, we are very near to finishing this area. So next episode, I think that's what we're going to do. This episode is just go ahead, no matter how long it takes, and finish this area. Um, I'm going to go ahead and do the explore as well as the questing here. Alright, so with the raptors, we have to kill them and eggs. We need 6 eggs and 8 raptors. So that shouldn't be terribly hard. The eggs are usually up by the trees, and you can kind of see them going there. So just fight your way in, which you'll need anyway because of the quest. This reminds me of a place we'll go when we're much higher called Ungoro Crater with the dragon, with the raptors, dinosaurs wandering around. Alright, so we're gonna get a little bit of lag there. All of our stuff is still green though, so we should be hopefully okay. 4 of 8 raptors, but only 2 of 6 eggs. So I'm looking around behind the tree. For more eggs. You will more than likely, and you notice every now and then I'm picking up a raptor egg, it's not the right kind of egg, so be aware of that. There's 2 kinds of eggs. There is these little glowy purple ones, the wobbly raptor eggs, which is to imply that they're about to hatch. And then the raptors themselves will drop an egg, and that's a cooking item. And you remember we talked about cooking during our professions video. we're lucky, they respawned back by that tree. But I'm so short, I can't see from here if they did. I'm not seeing any back there. I think there's another tree of them up here. So I'm going to go on and go up. Okay. Alright. Now, okay, you see the highlights went back behind me. Dark iron trapper. If we're lucky and careful, this area might be something we need for the map. I don't want to go always the shooter, damn it. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. And now I have him and all his friends on me. What in the hell? Now this tells me I'm here early. See the little yellow exclamation mark by her head? That means she's a quest. I'm getting it good by these freaking hunters. Okay. So a little bit of good news, bad news. There, I guess, with that. It won't take long for what little bit of damage I've taken to come back. I'm going to go ahead and try. Ah, I see an egg over here. To avoid what dinosaurs I can. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm not made for this game. Because I feel, and it's goofy, I know it's because it's a game. If I kill them all, there won't be any left to breed. Okay, so there's our raptors taken care of. I didn't see this popping area. I'm looking at the achievement for wetlands to see what we have left. Badlands, Western, Lockloden. Oh, I'm on quest. Sturf. Explore Dingaling. Eastern Kingdoms. Western Platelands, Hinterlands, Burning Hills, Badlands, Arathi, Hillsborough, Wetlands, okay. Dunmorgo, which I know where that's at, and Raptor Ridge. I sometimes have problems finding Raptor Ridge, and if we have that problem, we will pause the video and I'll show you how to fix that and why we have Tom, part of the reason why we have Tom. Okay, so whoa, shoot, I ran into trouble, but I can outrun it. Alright, Crocolisk, where are you? Crocolisk. So there's Crocolisk number 5. Be wary of the knolls. Ah, here's a Crocolisk. And there's the town I need to go back to. So alright, that's 7 to 10. There's a Crocolisk right there. He should make number 8. Alright. We're going to go back towards town. Because the Crocolisks are all around. There's one right there and one right there. Okay, 9 and 10. That should be. So that's 9 and 10. So we'll come back over and turn it in. Slay Horror Jaw. That's big fat Crocolisk. Pick an item. Can't use its crap. Intel minus stam. Nope. Armor plus stam. Nope. Eye level 23. 3 stats. 23, 3 stats. 23, 2 stats. So one of these two either will be fine. I'll just pick one because I can't use either. I'm going to disenchant it. Remember those knolls we ran into? There you go. And we'll complete the quest, and his is 7 Swift Gear Gizmos. Alright, so again, check your map. The gizmos and the ingots are down with the gnolls, and Horror Draw is up above. So while we're talking about the achievement, let's see if we can switch this. Okay, you're gonna see a little bit more of my desktop, so I'm sorry about that, but I'll show you what we do. So we know we can't find Raptor Ridge, and because I have WoW running down here, it's gonna slow everything up. So Google what you want. Raptor Ridge. Okay. Look, here's a map. It actually is going to show us on the map. Here's a WoW Wiki, and it's going to tell us the road east from Green Warden's Grove toward the Twilight Highlands. if you reach the gates, turn left. This actually is going to give you turn by turn, which is nice. And then sometimes when they give it to you, they'll give it to you in the numbers for Tom Tom. So there you go. Sorry about that. But I want you to see how, when I don't know the answer, how I solve it. Alright, so Raptor Ridge is way over here. And the quests we're doing is over here. So let's go ahead and do the quests. We'll start with Horror Jar. Horror Jaw. Pop my mouth. Now I saw him and I was gonna fight him when I was doing the quests. There he is, right there in the middle of the water. So we have our provoke. We'll call him over here. And we'll hit him a couple times. Gonna use our touch of death and kill him. And done. Nice thing about being a monk is save up that touch of death for quests like that. You'll get them done pretty quick. Okay, so now we've got to go deal with the cannolis. Oh, we're going to accidentally pick up an extra crocolisk here. That's fine. Even with leaving us in the inn, we've already gone past what rest we had. The only way for your rest to last for a good while is to rest for a good while. Since this is a daily show, obviously I can't let it sit in the inn for a week or two while it gets rest. I'm thinking because we have quite a few dungeons though. Okay, he gave me an ingot. That I might be able to give her a day or two rest if you guys are okay with that. And just make the daily upload sorry, I lost my train of thought. Make the daily upload dungeons on an alt, or maybe I'll do some of that co-op that I was calling the stupid runs on one of my higher level characters. Let you guys see some of that. We haven't yet talked about garrisons because that doesn't happen until you're quite high up. I could do an episode where we have mouse. Okay. I show you what a garrison is and does, since that was one of the big draws for the new expansion. Honestly, guys, it's really up to you. I love the gameplay, and we were kind of talking yesterday about the fact that Blizzard is losing a lot of subscribers, and I think that most of them are just people who had gone away, came back for the expansion, and that always happens right before an expansion is the subscription numbers will go up, and then after a few months of the expansion being out, they'll go back down. People rage quit this game a lot, um, or I've heard it called the World of Warcraft. That it's highly addictive. I don't know. Maybe it's you have to have the addiction personality. I don't find it difficult to balance World of Warcraft with my daily life, but to be honest with you, I don't high tier raid, and I really think if which is what your end game is supposed to be about is raiding, because unfortunately to do the really high tier rating you have to grind, and you have to grind a lot, and so just to be eligible to get in the raid you have to have a lot of stuff that's really grindy. You know, you had to spend a lot of time running um, smaller dungeons or smaller raids because they have a classification system, and uh, I'll show you that in just a second when we're done with these quests, so you can see what I mean. All right, here we should be pretty safe up on this rock, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so here's our group finder. We can't go to raids yet because we're too little, which is unfortunate because there are raids that are made for not quite this low level, but vanilla and stuff. But there's some levels to the raid finder. You have a LFR, which is looking for raid. That seems to be the easiest one, and then that's broken up into um, 25 man and 10 man. 25 man being easier than 10 man. Okay, so we've killed all the gnolls. We've found all the pieces. All we need is the ingots that the gnolls drop. Alright, okay. But, so the hardest level, and I'm going to use old terms because they got new names with this expansion, and I haven't sussed myself to learn them. But it used to be called heroic 10 man. That would be your hardest level. I believe now it's called mystic or something like that. It still equates to the same thing, you know, that it's that very top tier. To get there, you'll have had to run a lot of looking for raid dungeons to get a certain level of gear. Then you would have had to up to um, the next set and ground that for gear. And that's just to get in the door. And when I say grind, I mean grind. I mean you run the top. Um, well, I know. Let me use last expansion because this expansion I have not rated at all, so I don't want to say anything with this expansion's rating of what the last ones are. But in Mists, at the very top was the one with Ogremar. Damn it. My brain's not going to work for me. I'm sorry. where you fight Garrosh Hellscream. And so the top of that is heroic Garrosh Hellscream. But to do it, you had to. Okay, wait, we're looking at here. Crap, can't use it. And offhand. Okay, what kind of weapon are we using? One hand. Intel and stab. Well, I don't really need intel, but there we go. Okay, so dark iron trappers and more knolls from the trappers. Okay, and you? So there was lower raids, so what you'd have to do is you would run the lower raids and then on, okay, so 10 trappers and 6 keys. And then finally, when you got up to where you could run the one with Garrosh, you would have to run it like a bunch of times. You can do 7 in a day, or not 7 in a day. Well, I suppose you could do it all in one day. You can do 7 a week on the heroic dungeons. I remember that from Kata. And then you'll max your points out. Okay, so I don't think we need gnolls. I think we need, here he goes. Dark Iron Dwarf with him. Alright, so he gave me a key. Problem is, I don't really know what to use that key for. The thing is, I don't know why we're going to help the gnoll. Because they're just going to attack us. Okay, so I see where it's lit up. And I've already gotten 2 keys. So we want to just keep that. So it looks like these guys fighting each other are interested in that fight enough where you could walk past them without much difficulty. Yeah, okay. So okay, it's a no. I was like, oh damn it. Oh, he's a mystic. If I've said it before, I've said it 100 times. I hate that run mechanic. Okay, so let's look. Oops, wrong one. We have 5 keys And we need to free 6 people, and we've killed half of our dark iron dwarfs. So we've accidentally pulled what we pull on us. Come here, Huntar. Alright. Alright, there's our last key. So what we're going to do here is open up the cage. You'll notice the boss has the silver dragon around his name. That means he's a boss. No big deal, just go ahead, keep pounding on him. His minion will fall a lot faster. Okay, it won't let us pick up the key. What the hell is on me? That's the bad part about making NPCs hunters. Is I understand that there's hunters in the game. They can shoot you from far away. But sometimes finding them so you can kill them is difficult, which is why I don't PvP. Also, I tend to play healers, and it is my opinion that really healers aren't utilized in PvP. There's so much movement going on. Alright, so this should be the last one. Okay, there we go. Quest is done. We're gonna pop our mount. Look where we gotta go. Now, since they're fighting each other, we should have, for the first part of this, a pretty straightforward run back without much difficulty. Or swim back, as the case may be. Again, I'm using the waterways as a way to get to where I want to get and avoid, I'll say, most of the fighting. Knowing where you're at and where stuff spawns is helpful. And I just showed you a little bit of how you can figure that out. Okay, so we're gonna give you a quest. I still don't understand. Okay, so remember the chick we accidentally fought? And I said, oh look, we've gone too far and killed someone, that's a quest. Well, there's her quest. So we already know that she's way up here. Again, you know, by staying near the water, you can avoid a lot of the fighting. And I'm just trying to get this done. So I'm going to go around. Okay, so I should be able to turn right about here. Oh, that's not bad. Pulling one dinosaur is not bad. Because he'll pull off in a sec. Okay, there's Dark Iron Dwarf. I want to just go directly for that one. Come here. And I want to save my Touch of Death this time for the boss. Okay, now you'll notice a lot of red. So just, this is another one of those. Take her slow, take her easy. Alright, so pull her. She'll come even though she's got a bow. And then she'll jump back. I will never understand that mechanic in my life. And we're going to hit her with Touch of Death. We'll come over here, give her a little buddy. Who's trying to use his little hunter traps on me. That's perfectly fine. Alright, we'll make sure we looted. We did. Grab her out. Go back towards the turn-in. This time, because I don't think the raptors can demount me. And I say that and get demounted. When random people decide to help. You always want to make sure that the quest that you're on is the one that's highlighted. It'll make your running back towards turn-in slightly easier. Again, I'm going to hit the water as soon as I can, because I've already shown you that it's a pretty safe bet. There's town in front of me, so I'll just pop up out the water, coming straight across this little inlet. Back into swift gear. Alright, so what we'll do is intellects down. That's actually a better piece for us. So we're going to take it and equip it immediately. Alright. Now no more quests popped up, so this is the only quest left is Done Mortal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward from here to picking up the piece of the map that we need, which is over here. I'll call out when we get there, and then again, so the fast forwarding will stop once we get there and it pops, and then again I'll fast forward till we get back to the questing. Alright? See you in a minute.
Move outside
let's wreck the ridge. Back to the fast forwarding.
A moving thing, something unseen. Some hand is motioning to rise, to rise, to rise. Perfection must cut clean. You gotta take the elevator through the mezzanine shop. Change in a song, super bon bon, super bon bon, super bon bon. Perfection must cut clean. You gotta take the elevator through the mezzanine shop. Change in a song, super bon bon, super bon bon, super bon bon.
Alright, and there's our achievement. And here's our quest right up here. We got our flight point and our quest. So we'll turn that in. We'll get a new quest. Talk to this guy over here. And then he'll have a quest for us to kill 12 Twilight Hammers. So any 12 will do. Okay. They actually have to be converts. Alright, that's fine. Converts are running around all over. So just go ahead and kill them. They're not really difficult. Especially at the level that we're at. So, and you can also, when you see one kind of in the distance, you can mouse over it and see if it is what you need or not. So I know I can go straight up this hill and attack this guy. And not be like I did accidentally with that one outside and attacking the wrong guys. That's a convert. That's a convert. Since we don't have a boss quest in here, I'm using my touch death pretty much anytime it respawns, just to kill them a little bit faster. Because we've got quite a long episode today, and that's okay. I said we were going to go until we got something specific done, and we're going to go until we got that done. So, and it'll probably not end up being as long as I think when we get done with the fast forwarding, although probably. Now, and that's something else I don't mind doing a little fast forward montage like that when it's just travel, nothing's going on. But I won't be doing that through any kind of quest or dungeon. If you see a fast forwarded dungeon, with like music in the background and no talking, it would more likely be like a stupid run. Where I'm taking a high level character through a low level dungeon for some reason, or something like that. Okay, so we need 2 more converts. There's one up here on this hill. Let's go ahead and get him. And then it looks like there's one more right there. Yep. So we'll go over here and we'll kill him. We're halfway, almost 3/4 of the way done with this quest, with this level. Dang. Still leveling kind of quick. Okay, so we're all done. Just go ahead and drop off. Turn it in. Okay, so defeat. This is boss. Now for lucky. Whoops. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Okay. Oh, the span. Okay. I read the quest wrong. Sorry, guys. Okay, what we're going to do instead then is pop them out so we can get up to the span. Okay, here's the span. We're looking for bus. Okay, so we definitely want probably the main guy there. So just, hang out through the little cutscene. Cutscene, there's a lot of background story going on here. So, okay. So I used my touch of death to kill it. We're going to pick, you can't wear it. Stam crit. Intel stam crit. Intel stam crit. Okay. 2, 4. A lot of me wants to take this one with the intellect because it's not hurting anything still at this level, but it's time to start thinking that about what our class actually needs. So we're going to go ahead and actually put the right one. Travel to Arathi Highlands and speak. Okay, so we are now officially done with the wetlands. And we have the quest to go into the next area. So here you are. And that's where we're going to go. And that's where we will end the quest or end the day. As always, staying on the road will keep you alive. going off-road, we'll pick up map and maybe fights. I actually like Arathi Highlands. I like the quests here. I'm thinking about what we would be doing if we had went like human. We would be looking at what? Duskwood maybe. They notice that the arrow goes straight forward, but neither of the roads do. So these roads were made by the same people who made Route 66, I'm convinced. Because that thing can't go straight to save its life. So we're going to go down into Refugee Point. This is Big Quest Hub. There is a lot here, and I'm going to go over it real quick. First thing we're going to do, of course, is pick up quests. Give us a couple wanted posters. You have a bunch of quests. This is what I mean by Quest Hub. Where there's so many quests. Okay, you're a vendor, you're a vendor, you're a vendor. There was a, oh, here's a quest. And you notice the PvP. Okay, there's a 5 point. That's what I thought. I thought there was one here. Okay, so first thing we're going to go over is there's 5 point. This is a major quest hub, and it is going to give you quests that go all over. Secondly, you're going to notice there's this instance here. That is the actual physical entrance to the PvP area, Arathi Highlands. I think it's what it's called. Let me look. PvP, what's it called? Let's see, random battleground. Okay. War song. No, okay, my bad. It's called Arathi Basin. So there you go. If you ever need the physical entrance to it, you used to have to go to the physical entrance. There it is. And then here's your repair guide, so we can empty out our bags once we go through it, see what's in it, and is there anything we need or want to keep. But mostly what I'm trying to look for right now is there an inn? I'm not seeing innkeeper. There she is. Okay, so find the innkeeper and basically stand on top of them. Alright, so there we are. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. As always, comment below any suggestions or ideas. And I hope that you had a really nice day.